What's going on, guys? RGT85 here, and today on the channel we're taking a look at a game that I've been waiting to play for a very long time, and that is Pocket Rumble on the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is a 2D fighting game that was originally announced back in March 2017 for the Nintendo Switch. It was actually supposed to come out in March 2017, and then it pretty much disappeared, and I was pretty upset about that because I've really been looking forward to playing the game. But now, in the month of July 2018, it's finally come out on the Nintendo Switch, so we're going to take a look at the game. We're going to look at a different couple gameplay modes and see if it's a game that was worth the wait, a game that you should be interested in picking up. Before we get into this video though, I do want to announce that I am doing a Crash Insane Trilogy giveaway on the Nintendo Switch. It'll be a digital copy of the game. This contest will be running until July 8th, so depending on when you're watching this video, hopefully there's still time for you to enter. It'll be ending at 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'll have a link in the description box and in a pinned comment down below. It's very easy to enter. All you have to do is subscribe, and there are additional ways to enter as well via Twitter. But with that out of the way, let's get into Pocket Rumble. So I'm going to show you guys a couple different modes. We're going to go through the game, and basically, first things first, play the damn training mode, because all of these characters are very unique, and I've only played a minute of the training mode, as you can see, but it was definitely to learn all of these different characters, because each character is very unique. Now, there are only 8 different characters to choose from, which does seem a bit, small, in my opinion, and I will say it is pretty small, but each one of these characters is extremely, extremely unique. No two characters play anywhere close to each other, and there's definitely no Ryu or Ken sort of situations within this game as far as how the game plays with the different characters. So I do like that about the game. There's different specials and things like that. The moves are all different, but definitely play the training mode because the controls are a bit unique as far as actually playing the game with the different characters. There's no sort of Street Fighter inputs or anything like that, but yeah, so here you can see the game. I absolutely love the visual style. It's absolutely fantastic. It looks just like a Neo Geo Pocket Color fighting game, which, I mean, how unique is that? Like, how many games are like, all right, we're going to go for a retro aesthetic. All right, so we going for the NES, the Super NES? No, we're going to go with the Neo Geo Pocket Color. And it's like, what? So very unique in that aspect. But as you can see, it flows very nicely. I'm still getting my ass kicked here. All right, let's do a little spammage. Let's do a little spammage. We got to win. We didn't win. But as you can see, it is a 2D fighting game, definitely with a retro aesthetic, but I do like how there's little things going on within the background. Like I said, each character is extremely unique and how they play. No two characters are anywhere close to each other. The controls are very simplified. It's very easy to pull off specials. It's very easy to pull off your combos, all that sort of stuff. So I like that about the game. But there is definitely a layer of strategy though still involved as far as timing. The game is definitely very big on things like timing. And there's counters, there are, you can supersede a block with a grab, things like that. So the fighting is pretty in-depth, although on the surface it looks pretty easy just because of how simplified the controls are. It is a 3-round win system that, so you basically have to win 3 rounds in order to advance. So a little bit time consuming, but the fights themselves are pretty quick. And like I said, it's just a very It's a very enjoyable fighter. It's definitely a game that I could see myself maybe not playing for like marathon sessions, but just like in small bursts and things like that. Definitely a game that's enjoyable. Let's see if we can get this dub. Oh, countered. He countered my counter. Too soon. Damn it. Oof. This isn't looking good, folks. This is not looking good for me. But I do like the fighting in the game. It's simple at first, but as you do the training mode, which I cannot stress enough, do the damn training mode, folks. You start to see the depth that the game offers in terms of characters, in terms of things like different fighting mechanics. And see, now I'm getting a bit warmed up. I'm focusing more on the game. I like to talk when I play the game so you guys can get it. So let's get into the final round here. Let's get this win, and then we will check out some of the other different game modes. And I will tell you about a few things that I was a bit disappointed with in the game as well. I do like this character the most. There's a cool dude who's like who turned into a werewolf. Like, that dude is pretty badass, and like that's his special. And when you hit him, it counters the special. So pretty cool. I do like that about the game. Now we're in a different mode. You can see there's a lot of cool scrolling going on in the background. Like there's some cool stuff in the environments and whatnot. And this character, Naomi, is definitely very different. You can tell just by the special meter. We have 2 completely different special meters and things like that. So, you know, it's definitely a game where you find a character you like, and then you sort of just hop into it. Now let's get back to the main menu. So you can see the different modes here. There's arcade versus career, training, and lessons. Lessons, very important. Play lessons, play training. I cannot stress that enough. One thing I don't like about the game is the fact that the presentation is very, very minimalistic. As you can see here, this is the main menu. When you beat the game, it's like, hey, you beat the game, congratulations, bye. And it's just like so quick, and it's like, you know, it would have been cool to have a little something more with that, you know, a little something different, a little something unique, maybe even like some story elements to it or something. I don't really play fighting games for story elements, but just something, a little backstory on the character, how they ended up becoming the way they did. So here's the online aspect of the game. Once again, pretty simplistic. I've played a couple online matches. You can play ranked, invite, and then check out the rankings. So we're just going to get into a ranked match here, and hopefully we can get into a match pretty easily. It seems like there's a decent amount of players playing the game. Let's go. Oh, the player refused to match with me. He was a bit scared. I mean, can you really blame him? It's like, you're going to be on YouTube. There's going to be thousands of people watching you. You know, it's a bit intimidating. It's a bit intimidating. So let's just take a look at the other characters really briefly. Hector is a very cool character. This is the werewolf character, Quinn. I really liked him. This character has like a cat. I don't know, kind of weird. This is like a zombie sort of character, a businessman. Oh God, we're playing a character I don't know. Okay, my head came off. Oh my God. This character's awesome. Oh goodness, I'm throwing my head. I like this character, but you could see, I'm kind of glad I picked her though, because you can see just how unique she is. I don't know her combo, her special, but you can see how unique like each of the characters are. Like this character is complete. What? That is cool. This character, June, is just so different from my main character that I've been using. So I like that about the game. It definitely encourages you to check out different characters because they're, like I said, they're all just so unique. After this, I'll probably do one more offline match just to show you guys some of the different characters in the game. I'm liking this character. This character is awesome. I am whipping this dude's ass, and she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I wish we would have picked a different color though. Gotta get that purple going for the RGT. I like this level though, you know, a little cafe. Alright. I think he's kind of figuring me out a little bit. But that's fine because I'm trying to figure myself out because I have no idea what I'm doing with this character. Oh, he doesn't like it when I'm aggressive. Oh, he got me. He got me. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. And I don't like how it just says opponent. I would have liked to have known like the name of the person I'm fighting because like that'd have been cool, you know, if I'm playing against a friend or something. That, you know, just happens to be on my friends list or somebody sees, oh, you know, oh, I played RGT 85, I whipped his ass or something. Actually, somebody at Too Many Games came up to me with a video from Ultra Street Fighter 2 that they had saved on their phone about when we played a match and he beat me. And it was the funniest damn thing in the world. Come on. Yeah, that was cheap. That was cheap, but I will do anything for a win because I don't care. All right, so as you can see, when you defeat an opponent, your ranking goes up, and so you're trying to get your rank higher and higher. But very cool, you know, it was very smooth. I want to exit, please. Let me exit, please, so that... What is the game doing? Did we freeze? Did we have a boo-boo? All right, so let me exit out, and we'll come right back. Alright guys, we are back. I am going to play as Quinn, which is the sort of werewolf character, and then we will get into my final thoughts on the game. Obviously, I am enjoying the game. It is a $10 game, and for 10 bucks, I mean, oh, here we go. Werewolf, werewolf, werewolf. Oh, she got me. For 10 bucks, like, it's a fun, competent fighting game. You know, there's a lot to like about it. I love the graphical style. The gameplay is pretty refined. I like how, you know, there's not a huge character roster, and that does sort of suck, but the characters in the game are all so unique that it sort of makes up for it. You know, each character is extremely different than the other characters, so I could sort of give it a pass on that. I do wish there was some more in terms of presentation, though, in terms of, you know, who I'm facing online, tell me a name, maybe a little bit of story. Why is Quinn a werewolf, or things like that? Why does this Kiko character have a little kitty that like turns into a trash pile, or something weird like that? You know, little elements like that would have really helped, but I think all in all, it's a pretty fun game. It definitely looks good. It definitely plays good. You know, there's a lot of 2D fighting games coming out this year on the Nintendo Switch, which is awesome in my opinion, because I love 2D fighters. But, you know, if you want to play something that's a little bit different than, you know, the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, you're waiting for Blade Strangers and SNK Heroines to come out, it's definitely a good time filler game. You know, $10, very fun, very refined, just needs a little more on in terms of presentation. But I mean, look at the graphics, man. They're so damn good. Look at the little cars in the background and stuff like that. I absolutely love it. So yeah, a fun game, definitely. I would say it's worth the wait. They definitely did a good job with this game. Could have used a little bit more, but on the whole, definitely a fun game. So let me know what you think of Pocket Fighters in the comments section down below. Like I said, make sure you guys enter the Crash Bandicoot giveaway as well. I'm trying to finish this match off. We killed each other at the same time. Double KO. That's a perfect way to end this video. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Make sure you check out other videos on the channel. Make sure you enter that Crash Bandicoot giveaway, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.